Maharaj, my question was, what are the material yardsticks for measuring the spiritual maturity?
Hmm. First is don't measure. No, I'm not saying this to be contrary. I'm saying over time I've realized those who are spiritual practitioners over the years, they have made up their mind to be on the path regardless. If my metrics, my performance, my six quarterly review is not good, am I going to resign and walk off in a huff? No. God is very kind. He's not going to fire me, even if my performance is not good. I'm hired for life and lifetime after lifetime. I'm hired through life and death and other lives also. This is the only job God has hired me for spirituality. So God is never going to fire me. I shouldn't quit. Yeah. So therefore, the first thing should be, regardless of my progress or lack of progress, I'm going to stick to this. Perseverance, but perseverance is sort of a dry word. Oh, I must persevere with a long face. What are you doing? I'm persevering. No, persevering is important. It is really central. If you can persevere, then success is guaranteed. There's an American definition of who is a big shot. It's a little shot who keeps shooting. Mhm. So perseverance is the secret to any achievement, and especially spiritual life, no doubt about it. But the thing is, I will stick to it because I like it. When do I keep looking for results? When I feel I'm not getting results. Then I keep examining. When does the child pull up the sapling the child has planted? When does he or she pull it up? When she feels it's not growing. Is it taking root? No. Don't pull it up to check whether the roots are going in or not. You'll kill it. So, my practical advice would be, there are many, many ways of checking spiritual progress, by the way. Many ways. Yeah. I'll tell you one, I'll tell you two. Uh, but my practical advice would be, from my own experience and seeing sadhakas, spiritual practitioners, all my life I've been seeing them. Over time, it's not an important question for them. Am I making progress or not? They are very aware of whether they're making progress or not. But even if they did not make progress, they would still stick to it. Because every day in spiritual life, every day that I meditate, I study the scriptures, I worship my God, I pray, I serve, I'm getting meaning in my life. I'm getting some fulfillment in my life. I feel that more integration of personality, that progress is happening. If, as I practice, I will get. Now, if you still want to check metrics, one Sri Ramakrishna gave a very simple metric: Ishware Anurag Vishaya Vairag. More and more pull towards God, and more and more detachment of Vairagya for the world. Earlier, I had many big problems. Yes, I'm practicing spirituality, but my son doesn't listen to me, and my health is not good, and my neighbor is very irritating. Now, I am practicing spirituality, and my questions and my issues are all spiritual. What the others are doing is secondary. I'll deal with it. Doesn't matter. It's not essential. Earlier, those were essential, and I was complaining why my spiritual practices are not solving those problems. Now, those problems will still continue, but I am not interested in that anymore. That is the Vishaya Virag. Virag means Vairagya, and a pull towards spirituality. Just detachment, just renunciation leads to depression. A genuine positive pull in life. I'm here for something nice, wonderful. I always look at the president of our order now, Revered Swami Gautamanand Maharaj. He's 96 years old, and you've seen him. Yes. Now, first thing you notice, he's 96 years old. How bright he is, how joyful he is. How can a person who doesn't have money in the world, doesn't have family in the world, he doesn't have and no property in the world, this monk, 96 years old man, full of joy and inspiring tens of thousands of people day in and day out, tirelessly. We feel tired. He's 96, twice our age, he doesn't feel tired. How? What joy is he getting? Because of that joy. Practical way, one Swamiji put it, that one thing is our negativities, the frequency should be less, intensity should be less, and recovery time should be less. Intensity, recovery time, is one Swamiji said. So frequency means, suppose anger is my problem. Now I used to fly into a rage. I used to get angry every few days. But now once in a month, once in 6 months. So frequency has come down. That's progress. FIR. The intensity. This is Paramarthananda Swami in Chennai. He said it. So the intensity. Earlier, I used to fly into a rage, but now it's a little flash of irritation. Progress. Recovery time. Earlier, I used to be angry and I would go on being angry. Lifelong anger. At least day after day of justified anger against that fellow. Now, in the morning, I'm angry, evening, I'm forgotten. Now, this moment, I'm angry, next moment, forgotten. There's a saying, Sadhu Rag Jalet Dag in Bengali. The anger of a monk, yes, monks also get angry, but there's a difference. The anger of a monk is like a line drawn in flowing water. So that's a learning we can take. Line drawn in flowing water. What is the flowing water? The river of the mind. It's flowing water. And anger comes, it's like a line draw. As you draw a line in flowing water, it disappears. You can see an outline of a line. And it's immediately disappearing. Similarly, the anger will go away. Depression will go away. All negativities go away. The positivities are underneath, always shining forth.
Thank
Very
you,
good.
Maharaj. Thank you, Maharaj.
Become Swami Vivekananda's messenger. Share the video with 3 of your friends.